The first song that I wrote with Tom, the first time that we met, it's a song called "The Gift," and it is it's truly, to me, we were just talking a little bit before. For both of us, it's one of those songs that just it just felt right from the very beginning when we started writing the song. And I know I have a recollection of that first meeting, but I would love for you to share what your recollection is.
Mine's not going to be very flattering. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, they know me. That's what they expect anyway.
So I get a phone call from Paul Worley that says there's this, America's romantic piano sensation. Would like to write a song, and he needs a lyricist. So I was flattered, honored, intimidated.
Oh.
And so I just moved to Nashville from, to kind of pursue songwriting full time. So, my confidence has always been shaky at best, but I was particularly shaky leaving, I had 3 children, a wife, we moved here, I'm thinking I'm going to make this work. So, I was a little uptight. So, anyway, so I meet Jim for the first time, and we come in, and he's pretty matter of fact. He's like, "Hey, great to meet you. Here's the goal." He says, "I have a title. It's The Gift, and I want it to be spiritual but not religious. I want it to be seasonal but not Christmas, and I want it to be a love song." I was thinking to myself, I've made a terrible mistake. Leaving Dallas. I was kind of like stunned, and he said, "And here's the melody." And I like the syllables of the words to match the music. So anyway, it was, and he said, so he played it, and I recorded it, and he said, "Oh yeah, one last thing." So this is all in about 15 minutes. He says, "I need this by tomorrow night." All right, so may I continue, Your Honor? So I work on it like furiously. I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping, I'm on anxiety medicine, so I call Jim. He's on the road somewhere. I pick up the phone and I call him. I'm like getting my wife out there every 15 minutes. "What do you think about this? What do you think about that?" I'm thinking, "I think I like this. It's great, right?" And then I'm thinking, "No, this is terrible." And so I call him and I play the song. Put the phone down. I play the song for him. Then I pick the phone up and I'm like, like a couple of years go by before he says anything. And he finally says, "That's not it." And then I was like, "I know that's not it." And so we talked about it some more. He gave me some more instructions, a few more parameters. And he says, "Okay, go get them and call me tomorrow." So again, no sleep, I'm not showered. I've been talking to a doctor. So I call him late that next afternoon, and this is mostly true. I work on it. I did have kind of an epiphany, I had a breakthrough. It's like, it's these songs lyrically. They're like, they're almost like an onion. We have to peel them down to the layer where it literally makes you cry. So, we're trying to get through all those different layers of the onion to get down. And I finally kind of felt like I had it. I called him, and it was like, it was one of the greatest moments, really, as a lyricist. When Jim said, "That's fantastic," and it was like, I was so relieved and I was so excited because I went from being, a songwriter to really a lyricist at that moment, which was really all I ever wanted to be. So that song is important to me for a number of ways, but mainly it was just, kind of the ability to, there are times in life you got to step up to the plate and hit it out. And so that was a real joy to do it. And then he said, "Oh yeah, one more thing, I got to have the demo by tomorrow." So,
I'm not sure some of that is actually...
It's an awfully good story, though.
Part of that is, most of that is true, but we were actually in the room together writing the songs. You left that part out a little bit, but I remember because I had a Memphis tour, a Chattanooga tour date. It was during the Christmas tour, and I had a Memphis tour date the next night. I thought, well, if I drive through Nashville, I can write the song and then get to Memphis to play the show that night. So it was in the afternoon, and I walked in, and I had this, I had the title, but I also had this is how it went. It was, and that was kind of the beginning, and Tom said, you know, can you just, it's too busy, like there's too much going on. It sounds like a solo piano piece, not like a song with lyrics. And we kind of broke it down to, started with that, and I remember that it was we were together for about an hour, and about half the song, the core of half the song was written that day down in where we're going to go tomorrow, in Music Row, and the part that was primarily written at first was, all I want is to hold you forever, all I need is you more every day. And then it was, you saved my heart from being broken apart. And I remember sitting in the firehouse where we wrote the song as a converted firehouse into songwriting rooms. And I remember sitting there, and I was sitting on the floor, and you were at the piano, and we didn't have the word saved. We had, you are my heart, you held my heart, I love the you something my heart, you from being broken apart was great, but we didn't have the word. And it was just, all of a sudden Tom, like out of nowhere, goes, saved! Saved my heart. And then I went to the tour date and left him for the rest of the story. And did call him from Memphis, but how about we sing it?
This will be a little rough. I got to give you this my part.
Now they're never going to hear this song the same way again.
Well, that's true.
You can start.
Winter snow's falling down, children laughing all around, lights are turning on, like a fairy tale come true. Sitting by the fire we made, you're the answer when I pray I would find someone, and baby I found you.